In this video, I'm going to cover how to customize the front page. The WordPress customizer allows you to make changes to your website live. What you see on the right is a preview of your website. To the left, you see different panels of the settings that you can change. When you click a panel, you will see more panels inside of the options that you can change. In this video, I'm not going to go through all the customizer options because that would take too long. So when you have time, check out the article on the WordPress customizer and go through these panels on your own. So there's a lot to cover, but I'm going to only briefly go over some things real fast so this video isn't super long. So looking at the top of your website, this is your navigation menu. So when using the customizer, you will see these little edit icons, and these will open up a panel in the customizer where you can edit the settings. I'm going to click this icon next to the navigation, and then I'm going to click edit menu. And you can see right here, these are the menu links right here. I can rearrange them. You can see it updated right there. I can add an additional page by clicking add item, sample page. I'm going to close it, and you can see sample page was added right there. To remove a link, I can simply click the X icon to remove it. Next, I'm going to update the site title. I'm going to click this icon, and here you can change the site title and the tagline. The tagline is optional. I'm going to remove it. And below, you can change the font size of the title. If you want to upload a custom logo, click select image, drag your logo to the window, click choose image, and you can see the logo appear here. You can also upload a site icon, which is a little icon that appears at the top of your browser. I'm going to click select image. I'm going to drag an image to the window. I'm going to click select, skip cropping, and the icon has been added. Next, we're going to add the social icons to the header. So once again, you can click icons, but I also want to point out that in the customizer, if you click this back arrow, it will go back outside of the panel. And we're in the header panel right here. So I'm going to click social media. You can see here all the different profiles that you can show in your header. You're limited to 5 icons in your header. So you can enter in your profile URLs. I'm just going to enter in fake numbers right now, but you can enter in your information. So once the input has information, the icon will appear in the header. So something else that I want to point out when using the customizer is that when you want to make a change live, you must click save and publish, and that will make your changes live to your website. If you don't click save and publish, the changes will not be live yet. So that's all I'm going to cover with the header right now. I'm going to click out and just want to point out that there are other options. You can change the header colors. You can change the menu location. You can add a background image. There are more options. Check that out on your own. Also related posts, or check out the navigation posts. Check out the customizer posts and the posts on the header so you can see more information on the header. So now I'm going to cover what's below the header, which is this page that you see here. So when you import the demo content, a special template is set called the front page sections, which is this section right here. The demo content imports 11 front page sections, but there are more front page sections available, so you can add and remove whatever front page sections that you want. There is an article on front page sections that you should check out on your own because it covers a lot of details. Each of these sections are customizable, where you can change the background image, the text, the video, the images, and everything else. There's a lot of information that goes with this, but this is all for the demo import, and I'm going to just show you how to start customizing some of this information. First, I'm going to show you how to add and remove front page sections. So in the customizer, I'm going to click the back arrow to go back. I'm going to click widgets. I'm going to click front page sections, and these are all the sections that are on the front page. So let's just scroll down and take a look. So the first thing you see is the banner image right there. This one is called text 1. You can change the text and background color. This one is called beats right here. You can see the boxes, they all match up. Pricing table, production credits, they all line up. So let's say you want to remove something. Let's say that you don't have production credits right now. On the sidebar, I'm simply going to click production credits. I'm going to click remove. And unfortunately, sometimes the customizer won't refresh when using the widgets. So you have to check these little boxes in another widget that says refresh customizer. And you can see that the production credits are gone. Let's say that you don't have testimonials right now, which is text 5. I'm going to remove that as well. Let's say you don't have a video. We're going to just simplify the home page to make it very simple. Let's say that you don't have FAQs, which is, I believe, text 3. Let's remove this as well. That's text 4. And let me refresh the customizer to see how it looks. So I'm going to scroll up. You see I have the banner image. I have this text, which is just like a promotional message, whatever you want. The beats, you can see it right there. Pricing table, about, and contact us. So let's say you want to add a front page section. I'm going to click add widget. In this input, I'm going to search for front page. And you can see right here, these are all the front page sections. There are 18 right now. This number may change in the future. And if you want to add another one, let's say you want to add email, click email, and it's going to be at the very bottom. And if you want to change the position, I'm going to drag it up. I'm going to refresh the customizer. Okay, so email is now there. And so that is how you can add or remove the front page sections. So let's talk about editing the front page sections. So if you want to edit something on the front page, you can click the pencil icon to open up the panel in the customizer. But what I want to do here is I want to click back again, and click front page sections. And these are all the available front page sections. So where you see banner image, that controls this section right here. This section right here is called text 1, and that is controlled right here. So each section that you see here is connected to one of those front page widgets that you added to your home page. But if you don't have the widget on your front page, then you don't want to edit the information. Example, if you don't add the services front page widget to your home page, do not edit services. Only edit the ones that you add to your home page. So let's edit the banner image. I can click banner image. We can also click the icon. And here are all the settings for the banner image. Here's a headline. You can control the animation. You can change the banner font, the subtext, and much more. Let's say that you don't want to have the button. Remove the button text and the button link. I'm going to change the headline. I can make the font bigger. You can change the animation. I want to point out that animations will not always load in the customizer because there is a little loading time. But if you select one and you publish it and you view your site, you will see the animation. You can change the banner text color. If you do want the button, you can change the button color. The thing comes with a default banner image. You can change that. If you want it to be a solid color, you can do that as well. You can see a solid color right here. I'm going to put it back to the default. Let's say that you don't want to have text and you want to have a logo or some type of image in the middle. I'm going to click select. I'm going to drag an image to the window. I'm going to click choose image. And you can see an image right here. You want to make sure that you upload a transparent PNG with no background so it sits on top of your background image. So there are a lot of settings for the banner image and you can change it all in this panel. So I'm going to scroll down and edit the next section. I'm going to click this pencil icon, and this is a text front page widget. There are 5 of them and they all do the same thing. They all have the same functionality. You can change the text, the background color, add a button, add a short code to display something. Like on the demo site, you will see the testimonials. That is using a short code, and they're pretty flexible. So now I'm going to edit the beat section. I'm going to click this icon right here. So this section has multiple pencil icons. The pencil icon at the top is going to open up the section for the Beat Store front page section, this whole area right here. And these other icons are going to edit the settings for the Beat Store playlist window. So if I click this icon right here, it's going to open up the settings for the Beat Store playlist window. If you want to show the thumbnails, upload a default thumbnail, show genre, show BPM, show the play count. The play count won't appear until you have plays. So there are a lot of settings right here. If I click this icon right here, it's going to open up the settings for the Beat Sort bar. And that's the black bar that appears above the Beat Store. And here you can edit the text of this button. If you want to add other sorting options, by default you see genre and tag. If I want to show categories and price, that's how you add it. We have this little help overlay window. If you want to hide that, you can uncheck the display options. There's also an option to promote a sale. So if I have display sale button, another button is going to appear here, and you can click sale and the overlay is going to appear. So there are lots of settings right here. I can't go through them all because that would take too long. So we want to edit this front page right here. I'm going to click the top icon once again, and here are the settings for this section. So you can have text above the Beat Store playlist and you can have text below it. And this is just sample text that you can edit on your own. You can see to the left that there's just sample text. You can edit this text and you can remove it completely if you want. And you can add whatever text you want. At the bottom, there's text as well. And you can edit the sample text or you can remove it. It's up to you. You can change the text color. You can adjust the playlist height. And you can add a background image for this section if you like. All the options will be right here. So I'm going to scroll down and jump to the next section, which is the pricing table. I'm going to click this edit icon. And a lot of this stuff is self-explanatory. You can edit the title. You can edit the text that appears right here. You can add text below the pricing table as well. This pricing table is loaded from a WordPress plugin, which is one of the plugins that were installed during installation. And you can see the short code right here. That's what's loading this pricing table right here. If you want to edit the pricing table, you can open up WordPress in another window, and you want to go to pricing tables, all pricing tables, and click table right here, which is the sample table that was imported. And then you can edit the table settings right here. It's free to use. A lot of the stuff explains itself, so you should be able to figure it out. So I'm going to jump back to the other tab, and scrolling down, you can add a button if you want. And you see that this section has a background image and it has a scrolling effect. And these other settings are self-explanatory. So I'm not going to really explain these other sections. They're all pretty easy to figure out. For the email one, whoever your email service provider is, enter in your clean HTML code to update this form. For the about section, click about, update the text, update the image, change the colors. For contact, edit this text right here. To edit the form settings, you want to go to WordPress backend. You want to click contact forms, click contact form 1. And you can edit the form information right here. And you want to double check these settings right here to make sure that's being sent to your email address. So 2 other plugins that I want to bring up that we installed during the demo installation is the menu cart, which is under settings and menu cart. It is the cart that appears at the top of your website. If you want to edit those settings, then you would do that on this page. Other plugin is the testimonials. So if you kept the testimonials on your homepage, then this is where you would edit it. So you go to testimonials, you go to all testimonials, and you would click add new, and you would just add more testimonials. And there are 2 sample testimonials. You can delete those if you want. So that's all I'm going to cover regarding the front page sections. Please check out the article on the front page sections to see everything that is available. And also, if you come across problems, please search the page, and also please search the website before leaving comments or sending an email. A lot of questions are answered on the website and can be found in less than a minute, rather than sending a message and waiting 24 hours for a response. So when you are done with the home page, you want to click save and publish. And I'm going to click close. So I want to run you through some other helpful information. Let's start with going to the dashboard. I'm going to open this up in a new tab. And there is a welcome message that gives you some quick links to the WordPress admin section. If you don't see this welcome message, click screen options and make sure that welcome is checked. And here you can see how many beats you have, how many pages. You can find quick links to open up the customizer to edit these different sections. You can find links on the Beat Store overview, how to add beats, the homepage, how to view your homepage. This is the homepage right there. I'm gonna close that. And some quick helpful links.